Hey guys, it's about the middle of the month and I want to go ahead and apologize at the beginning of this video for looking down a lot, but I have notes that I took on my phone and I want to make sure that I hit all of my key points. But I wanted to start with saying that you still have 16, 17 more days of this month to push yourselves. You can reach your goal, you can promote, you can get this volume that you need, but you have to set your mind to it and you have to go. You can't keep saying, oh, tomorrow, I'll do this tomorrow, I'll do that tomorrow. No, you need to do it yesterday. If you want to make this happen, you can, but you're going to have to make it happen. You're going to have to push yourself and step outside the box. I went to my very first One Team, One Mission event this past weekend in Sarasota, Bradenton, Florida. I drove 3 hours to be there. I got to listen to the one and only Pam Souter and the one and only John Eric, our adventure guru. I get to listen to both of them live, and they are pretty phenomenal speakers. You want encouragement, you want motivation, those are the people that you want to listen to. They spoke, and you could hear a pin drop in the room. Everyone was just in awe of what they were saying, because they came from, both of them, probably two of the most shy people that you would meet way back in their 20s. You would never guess that by listening to them speak. They are powerful motivational speakers, and they've been in your shoes. Pam has done network marketing for who knows how long. She's done it for forever. She knows where you've been. She's been in your shoes. She took months and months and months to ever even agree to find out what this crazy rap thing even was, let alone try it. If you have an opportunity, if an OTOM event is in your state and you do not go, you are setting yourself up to fail. I'm going to straight up say that. These events are, I think I paid $11.25 for mine. They're not going to break the bank. They're really cheap. Carpool with another teammate. Get someone and go. They are so encouraging. They're so motivating. They change your business. They change the way you see things. Pam Souter talked about blitzing and made it seem like no big deal. It made me feel like all of my fears that I had are just nothing. They need to go away. It was really cool to see. It was definitely something that I wasn't expecting, and it was pretty powerful, and I definitely recommend going to an event. I don't care if you have to drive 3 hours, if you have to drive 5 hours. Get someone, hop in a car, split the gas, go. You are not going to regret it. I know I shared a few of the tips that Pam shared about blitzing, and I will touch up on those again towards the end of this video, but I want to start with what John Eric was talking about. His first slide that he pulled up was called My Business Plan, and it was his business plan laid out. 2 simple steps, I guess you would call them, on his business plan. Step 1 was help my friends. Step 2, make more friends. The motto in this business is fun, friendships, and freedom. If you haven't experienced those 3 things on a daily basis, I'm pretty sure we're not in the same business. I'm pretty sure we're doing something completely different. Those are the key things in this business that I love. This business is so fun. I've made so many friends, and the freedom that I have is unreal. The main thing that John Eric talked about was to stop being strategic and start being thoughtful. He describes thoughtfulness as what can I give someone? And he describes strategy as what can I get from someone? Social media is a lot like falling in love. How do you fall in love? It isn't about broadcasting. It's about listening to someone, and it's about being thoughtful. He gave an example, and he asked the women in the room, he said, would you rather your significant other be strategic or be thoughtful? Most of us would rather our significant other be thoughtful. We are inviting people into a grand adventure. We aren't inviting people into a $99 starter kit. We aren't inviting them into a 90-day mermaid hair challenge. We are inviting them into a crazy, fun-filled adventure that they're not going to forget. Your starter posts should be about fun, friendships, and freedom. It should trigger something in the soul. It shouldn't just be a, buy my kit for $99. Try this and you're going to get all of your daily fruits and veggies. Try this and 45 minutes later you're going to tighten, tone, and firm. No. People want to have more fun. I don't know about you guys, but I am a kid at heart. I live for fun. If there is an adventure somewhere, I am going to chase that. People want more friends, and people desire to have that freedom. People that have kids want to stay home with them. People that have a dog want to take them to the dog park. They want to have that freedom. People that go to school want to be able to study. And then their free time, they want to be their free time. They don't want to have to study. They don't want to have to go to class. They don't want to have to see their professors. They just want to do what they want to do. Everybody wants those three things. You want to make your post social. Making your post social and making your post postal are two completely different things. To make your post go postal, it needs to go social first. Post to one person and let everyone see it. You have to ignite the soul. You can't post, I'm looking for 5 people. I mean, these posts are great, but listen to the difference. If I say, I'm looking for 5 people who want to get healthier and who want to tighten, tone, and firm, or tighten their, lose their stretch marks and have energy throughout the day. That's one post versus I am looking for one mom who wants to change her life. One mom who wants to stay home with her kids every single day, who doesn't want to miss a single moment. Which one's going to mean more? Which one's going to target a specific person that you're looking for? You need to be looking for the next rock star on your team. Who are they? Where are they? What are they doing? You don't want someone who's just going to walk through the business. You want someone who needs this. You want someone who needs something to change their life. John Eric actually pulled up Mark's son's phone, and he had it up on the big screen, and he was going through Instagram, and he was using the locator. At the very top of your Instagram, there's on the search section, I believe, you can hit places. Look at places and it shows within a certain radius of where you are. Look for those people. The next rock star on your team could be 2 blocks down the road and you don't even know. There could be a mom 2 blocks down the road that's got their kid out at the mall getting ice cream on a Saturday, and you look through their posts and they go to work on Monday. How much do you want to bet that they would love to stay home with their kids and buy them ice cream every single day, not just Saturday and Sunday? Message them. Follow them. Don't even message them. Just follow them. He posted a picture of someone who said they had no time for this business, yet they posted a picture of them building a deck. That's cool. John Eric said, fuel the fire. Post on there. You going to get a hot tub? I mean, are you? That's more money. They may not have the money to run a business or to get fat fighters every month, but they've got money to build a deck. What about the hot tub? Follow them and post things like that. That's going to ignite the fire, ignite the soul. Search for those people that want more time with their kids. Those people that need more money, that want things that are really expensive. Or that just want an ice cream cone on vacation for their kid. People love the idea of something new. Just is a great word to put in your statuses, in your Instagrams. It creates a sense of urgency. Instead of posting, he gave an example. He posted a picture of him from last week. It was a video of him using the wow. Speaking of which, I need to use mine on my forehead wrinkles. Anyway, he posted a picture of him using the WOW, and he told us, he was like, this is from last week at Dash. He goes, it's really cool, but who's going to be interested if I say, oh yeah, last week at Dash, I used this stuff. No, people want something that's new. He posted and he said, what the what? These results just in. It's urgent. These results just in. Look at my friend John Eric's results from a minute and a half of using WOW. That's going to spark someone. It's going to spark interest in someone. He says use emojis. Especially use them within the top 2 lines of your posts. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but in Facebook, after the 3rd or 4th line, I believe, then you have to hit continue to keep reading. No one's going to see what's down under there unless they're interested within your first 2 or 3 lines. Post an emoji, capitalize a keyword, add an activity. I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling motivated, I'm feeling encouraged, I'm listening to Journey, I'm watching The Secret. Anything like that that's going to spark interest in someone. Tag someone who's in the picture. It gives the sense that it is a real person that you actually know, not just, oh yeah, this guy that's on my team somewhere that you may or may not believe me. It makes it look more realistic. Another thing that he said that really struck me, you aren't celebrating for you. Every time you post, oh, someone new joined my team. You're not really celebrating for yourself. You are celebrating for that person that just made a decision to change their life. That person that you want to help achieve greatness. You want to help them get that bonus. You want to help them stay at home with their kids and quit their job. You're celebrating them, not you. Your adventure is a rescue. It's rescuing you from something. Everyone has something different. My adventure is rescuing me from sitting at a desk job, from working under someone, from someone stifling my creativity in the baking world. That's what this adventure is rescuing me from. I get to stay home and still bake and still have all the creativity that I need. This question really struck me. Why are you saying no for everyone else? I never really thought about it before, but every time that you don't think someone is going to buy anything, or you don't think this person's going to sign up as a distributor, you're automatically saying no for that person. You don't know if that person's ever going to say yes or no, but your automatic negative thought makes it seem like you're saying no for them. Why? Why not? Why won't they buy something? Why won't they sign up under you? It might not be now, but maybe later. But who are you to say that they're not going to do something? You never know. Everyone's in a different place. Sometimes they might not be ready now, but they might be ready next week. Sometimes they might be ready a year from now when they see that you're making $3,000 a month. You don't know, but you have no right to say no to someone, no for someone. You need to change your outlook on the whole aspect of the adventure that we're in. You need to say yes to the adventure, and your adventure begins right now. Stop giving your excuses. Stop saying no for someone else. Stop saying, but what if? No. Say now. Now I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to change. Now I'm going to make this happen for my family. A dream is your destiny. Your dream is not just a dream. Your dream is not something that should be dying with you. Your dream should be what you're living for. Pam and John had us write, we took a note card and we wrote our biggest fear on it. And then we handed them all in. John Eric took them and he had 5 newly promoted rubies standing up at the front of the room. Actually, there might have been 6. There were 6 of them. Anyway, on the left side of the room, he took the cards and he threw them at the ground and he said, "These are your failures. These shouldn't be your thoughts, but these are your thoughts." Then he had one of the rubies stand next to it and she held an envelope that said thoughts. Then he had someone else stand next to her, and she held a sign that said words. And he talked about how your thoughts become your words. What you're thinking is what comes out of your mouth. If you're thinking all of these negative things that are in the pile, all these things that you think are going to make you fail, all of your fears, if you think those things, that's what you're going to spit out of your mouth. And those words become what the next person was holding, your actions. If your actions aren't positive, who's going to want to join your team? Who wants to join a team with a negative Nancy? No one. Someone wants to join an adventure. They want to join something fun and new and exciting. They don't want to join something depressing. Your actions become your habits, which is what the next person was holding. Your habits being, are you gonna be that negative Nancy that's sleeping in until 11 o'clock in the morning and going to bed at 8 o'clock at night and complaining that your life is so terrible and airing all your dirty laundry on Facebook? Are you gonna be making the best of it and finding every little positive situation in every single day? The next person was holding a sign that said character. Your habits become your character. John Eric used the character to talk about this. The difference between the word lose and love. Think about it. The only difference is one character. You can be the character that changes someone's story from loss to something that they love. Think about it. One single person. You could just say, hey, here's a coupon, and give them a Blitz card. Something as simple as that can change their life from loss to something that they love, to a job they love, to providing for their family and loving that. That's what character represented. From character, it went to destiny. So let me go through this again. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions, your habits. Your habits show your character. And all of that leads to your destiny. So from one end to the other, it went from your fears crossing over to what John Eric called the promised land, or your destiny, where you're meant to be, where you see yourself. If you leave those fears behind, it is going to be so much easier to cross that bridge, cross that gap, to get from your fears to your destiny. When people say impossible, John Eric was talking about how they really mean improbable. Because a lot of these things that you dream and that you wish for, they aren't impossible. Someone might think they're improbable, but they're not. They're totally possible. I mean, a year ago, we never would have been able to even think about a second car or considering to rent or buy a house versus renting an apartment. Disney tickets? Yeah, right. That would have been out of the question. We didn't have a lot of extra money. Sorry, I'm looking at what I posted the other day. We didn't have a lot of extra money. I would have thought a year ago that it was impossible. Improbable, yeah, it probably was. But then I found it works. And it completely changed everything. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to find these tips that I got from Pam. So just give me 1 second. And explain to you a little bit more about what she talked about while she was talking about these tips. Before she started talking about blitzing, Pam asked who was afraid of blitzing. And a bunch of people raised their hand. And then she asked who was so scared, like horror movie scared. Ghosts popping out and grabbing you from under the bed, scared. Some people were still at Starbucks buying their drink. There weren't really a lot of people in the room yet. And one girl, her hand shot up, deathly afraid of blitzing. And so Pam said, you know what? Come up here. We're going to have a chat. So she got right up and went up there with Pam. And so Pam asked her what her fears were for blitzing. And she just said, I'm scared of what to say. I'm scared of the rejection. What if someone asks me a question that I don't know? And Pam said, don't focus on that. We're going to do an experiment. And Pam said, all right, I'm going to be the It Works distributor, and you're going to be a random person in front of me at Starbucks. I'm wearing my have you tried that crazy wrap thing? It works shirt. And you turn around, and what do you say? So this girl, Sarah, turns around and she goes, "What works?" Pam pulls out her Blitz card and she